You don't need to raise your voice to draw a line. You don't need to be cold to protect your peace. The most powerful boundaries are set without force because they're rooted in calm, not control. Why this topic matters. Most men only set boundaries when they've had enough, when they're angry, frustrated, pushed to their limit, so their no comes out sharp, reactive, explosive. But by then, it's too late, because real boundaries aren't born from emotion, they're born from clarity. Common mistakes men make. Here's how most men sabotage their own power: saying yes too often, then resenting it, letting things slide, then snapping later, using silence as punishment instead of speaking directly, waiting for someone to cross the line before addressing it, thinking anger makes the boundary stronger. But here's the truth: a boundary set in anger is usually a boundary that was delayed, and delay always comes from fear. What calm boundaries actually do: calm boundaries signal self-respect. They show you're grounded, not emotional. You don't need to defend them. You don't need to explain them. You just speak them once, with clarity, not tension. And when done right, people adjust, not because they're afraid of your anger, but because they feel your certainty. The right frame. Boundaries are leadership. Here's the truth: you're always teaching people how to treat you, not with your words, but with what you allow. When you set clear, calm boundaries, you become easier to trust. You create emotional safety. You become more attractive because you have standards, and you create space where both people can thrive. This is masculine leadership, the kind that doesn't dominate but directs. Today's challenge: set one boundary calmly. It could be with a partner, friend, colleague. Say what you mean. Say it once. Say it without emotion. Then stop talking. No need to justify. No need to apologize. Let your presence carry the rest. Anger might make you loud, but clarity makes you strong. And the man who can say, "This doesn't work for me," without tension, without blame, is the man others respect without being told to. Subscribe to Cold Flame and keep becoming the kind of man whose boundaries are calm, clean, and non-negotiable.